I'm live. I'm not sure. Let me know if you can see me and hear me. It's Cardio Bar. I might have to adjust my camera a little bit, but we're here. Ooh. Let me know if you're with me. We're feeling good. I guess I gotta move my mat. Let's see. Maybe like this. It's Friday. It's cardio. Hold on one second. I'm gonna move this a little bit. Let's see if that's a little better. Let me know if you're here. Callie, are you here? Roger's here. And we might even have a special guest. Unclear. Unclear. Hi, Rubes. For this class, you just need a mat and one weight. I got my black beans. Happy Friday. Callie's here. What up, Callie? I got my socks on. I got my short shorts. We got Jim in the building. What up, Jim? He's back with a vengeance. It's a special, special occasion. Woo! It's been months. It's been months since we've seen Jim. But he's here, and he's gonna try. So, we got 5 minutes. Shout it out into the ether that Jim's back. I'm gonna get him a mat, I'm gonna give him a weight, and we're gonna get it going. Woo! Sorry, Raj. This is reserved for Jim.
Never mind, bring the beat back.
You can tell I'm really excited. Because I'm not doing this class by myself. There he is. Water. He needs to get his water. Okay, if you're just joining, you need a mat. You need one weight. I'm using canned goods. That's it. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome. Happy Friday.
Never mind, bring the beat back.
Shoes or
No shoes. You can wear sneakers if you want. You can go without sneakers. It's gonna get real in a minute.
Hagan? Is Hagana really doing it too?
I want to see Hagana on here. I want to get Hagana's chatting on here.
Why does it look grainy?
I don't know, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. A little bit.
No, don't worry about it. Whew.
You don't want me to wipe it off?
It doesn't look grainy to me. I wiped it before it fell.
You wipe the little lens on the iPhone before putting the big lens on?
Oh,
Or
no,
you
I
wipe
didn't do that.
Yeah, that's the key part.
Alright, Jim wants to take the lens off and wipe it. I don't know if that's going to mess anything up. Hagana is doing it good. We have, what, 3 minutes? Don't mind Jim just wiping the screen. You can tell he's back because he's real anal about the screen. Forgot why I did miss him so much. Just kidding, I missed you a lot. Alright. We got a mat, we got one weight. That's all you need. We're gonna make this class on the low end of 30 minutes. I'm feeling pretty tired. Taught a Zoom class this morning, taking a little bit of that class, adding it to this class, seeing what happens. Hagana's here. Woo! Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'm using canned goods. If you have actual weights, great. If you don't, you're gonna see it's gonna get a little awkward. We're gonna hold one weight on our plank So you can always just drop that weight down. I don't know what you're saying is hard. Oh, you can't see our mat at all.
Well, that's good.
I get it. Whoa, look at our lens go. All right, we got 2 minutes. You just saw the magic happen with the lens come on. Pretty cool. All right, you need a mat. You need one weight. Jim, I thought that was a small donut. Where? I don't know what you're talking about. No donuts here. Just black beans. Roger's here. Ooh, this is cardio bar. We're going 30 minutes total. Maybe less. Who knows? Do you mind if I put this? All right, all you need for this class, one weight, one mat. Get drinks while you need. We're almost ready to start. As always, listen to your body. Do what works for you. Ooh, I'm already tired today, but I'm putting my energy on because love of my life is here. I'm being really nice to him because he's doing his class. All right, we got like 30 seconds. Roger's ready. Let me know you're here. I know Agana's here. I know Jennifer's here. I know Callie's here. But that's all I know. If you're here, let me know in those comments so we can talk. I'll kind of talk you through it. We're going to be doing a lot of squats, a lot of lunges. Jim messing with the lens again. A lot of squat, a lot of lunges, a lot of plank. Whew. We'll get through it. It'll be all right. I hope our movement doesn't move the thing, but it probably will. So we'll just be careful. We'll be showing those modifications. I'll make Jim show the modifications. I'll be showing the modifications. Bridget's here. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Allison. All right, I think it's time. We're gonna start. Well, we'll give people 30 more seconds. What if they're late? What if they're doing something? What if they're finishing their last email? 30 more seconds. You need one mat, one weight, and the will to finish this class. All right, we're ready. I'm gonna start my music over. We'll start like halfway in. Oh no, wait, I like this song. Yeah. Start at the beginning. Can you hear me? Oops. Make sure that music's loud. I'm gonna turn it a little bit up. Oh yeah. If you're just joining, we had a couple more people just join. Just one weight, one mat, and yourself. We're gonna drop our weights for now. You don't need it, so just put it off to the side. Let's start with our feet hip width distance apart. You can kind of start near the top of your mat if that works for you. Do what works. Let's roll our shoulders up, back and down. Let that feel good. Roll those shoulders up, back and down. If you're just joining, you can tell Jim's here. It's very exciting. One more time. Woo. And then bring that chin to the chest. Roll semicircles back and forth. Back and forth here. Woo. Letting that feel good on the neck. Gotta set my watch here. Back and forth. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Bring that chin back, center. Slowly roll it up. Roll those shoulders up, back and down. Feet or hips width distance apart. We're just starting with normal squats here. So I want you to send that butt back slow for 2. Squeeze, lift it up. Drop it down slow. And squeeze, lift. You know this is cardio bar. What does that mean? We just keep going. We don't stop. Drop it down slow. Lift it up slow. Weights in those heels. 2 more slow here. You should be able to lift those toes. Last one slow. Let's speed it up. You go drop. You go lift. That's it. You drop, squeeze, lift. Woo! It's an inhale. Go exhale. Check in with that core. Check in with that belly. Don't let it drop to those sides. Do whatever you want with your hands. Yes, so good. Keep that spine neutral. Keep that neck neutral. Looking at the ground if that feels good for you. 4 more. 3 more. We're going to hold it down. Last 2. Last one, full range. Hold next one down. Hold it down. Get a little bit lower. Just pulse it down, little pulse, little pulse, little pulse, check in. You have that weight in the heels. Ooh, hi Anna. So good to see you. Little pulse down, little pulse down. We're gonna move those hands behind the head. This is optional here. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. In 4 more here. You have 4. Woo. You have 3. Hands are gonna go behind the head. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it here. Arms go behind the head, elbows wide. Lift all the way up. Squat down. Keep those elbows behind the head. Lift all the way up. Now again, if this doesn't feel good, just stay with those hands in front. Drop it down slow. Lift it up slow. 1 more time slow. You drop for 2. Yes, Hagana. Lift for 2. Let's speed it up. You go drop. You go lift. Again, just getting those arms involved. Keeping that core tight. Woo. Try to keep those elbows wide. I always have a tendency to want to bring them in because that feels better. But keep it here. We're going to hold it down, pulse. In 2 more. Hold this one down. Just pulse it down. Little pulse, little pulse. That's it. Feel that different sensation here. Core's tight, belly pressed in. You can. You have 4. We're going to stand. We're going to add a little crunch with those legs. Woo. In 3, in 2, in 1. Now lift it all the way up. Take that right elbow. Bring left knee into right elbow. Drop it down. You squat down. You lift up. Right knee, elbow into left knee. Stay same side. And drop it back down. Can you speed it up? You go squat, lift, crunch, and drop. That's it. Go squat. Starting slow here. We'll kind of melt those moves together in a second. Woo, but just warming up here. 1 more slow. And lift. Now kind of combo those ones. And crunch. Woo, yes, you know what I mean. You got it. I'm getting really excited. Yes, Callie. So you're crunching as you stand. Again, if this is too much, just stay here. You can just do that left knee lifting. If this is too much on the neck, maybe it's too much on the back. Whatever works for you, but I want that chest to stay lifted, even though you're squatting. Butt stays back. And lift. Take it down. Lift it up. Woo. Yes, you can. Getting that heart rate way up now. You have 4 more. You have 3 more. We hold it down and pulse. Last 2. Last one. Hold this one down. Just little pulse down. Little pulse. Little pulse. We're going to go to that other side slow. You got this. 4. In 3. In 2. Last one. I want you to stand up. I want you to take that left elbow to right knee. I want you to drop it down and then squat down. I want you to stand. Left elbow to right knee. Drop it down. Squat it down. Let this feel good as we go slow. Crunch it up. Drop it down. Squat. 1 more slow. Lift. Crunch. Drop. Now can kind of combine them. So it's crunch, drop. Woo. Keep breathing here. Yes. Exhale on that crunch. Keep those feet hips width distance apart. You know what's coming next. We're going to alternate side to side. Right now we're staying left elbow to right knee. You have 4 more here. You have 3 more here. You got this. Last 2. I know this doesn't feel great. Last 1. I want you to combo here. So go one side, squat down to the other side. Squat down, lift. Woo! You got this. You can. We're going side to side here. Working that core. Working those legs. Yes. Don't forget to breathe. Maybe you can speed it up a little bit more. Or stay at that lower pace here. Drop, lift. It's drop, it's lift. I want you lifting though on that crunch. Don't stay hinged if you can help it. Whoo, you got this. Yes, Allison, keep going here, Anna. We're gonna hold that squat down in 4. In 3, whoo. Last 2. Last one, I want you to hold this next one down, arms behind the head. Hold it here. Weights in those heels, just squat, or just pulse. A little pulse, little pulse. I was gonna say just squat. You're already squatting. Just pulse it down. Little pulse down. Little pulse. Yes, take that modification. You can bring those hands in front at any point. You have 4. We're gonna drop those hands to the floor. Keep squatting. In 3. In 2. Last one. Core is tight. Drop those hands down to the floor. Woo! Now lift them back up behind the head. Lift. And drop. Lift. If it doesn't feel good to drop them all the way to the floor, don't do it. I don't know what that was. You lift up slow. You drop it down slow. Let's speed it up. You go lift. You go drop. Again, I'm not dropping all the way through. You don't have to. Lift. Take that nod. Woo, keep that belly press in. You have 4, we hold it down. In 3, we hold it down, we center back. 2, last one, I'm gonna hold this next one down. Hold those arms to the floor. Step right leg back. Step left leg back. You know what's coming. Step right leg in. Left leg in. Lift up, hands behind the head. Woo! Drop it down, stay right here. Right leg back. Left leg back. Right leg in, left leg in. Lift up, hands behind the head. And then drop it back down. See that modification with Jim? Drop it back. Drop it back. Bring it forward. Bring it forward. Lift either in front or by the head. Drop it back. One more right. Right. Woo! No, just right. Now go left back. Left back. Back. Oh, you're right. That's okay. I'm doing the wrong leg. Do whatever leg you did. You don't have to watch me. I just say the words. You do the movements. Woo! Jim was whispering. He's like, you're doing the wrong one. I was like, no, I'm not. I know my right from my left. Just stay the same leg. You go lift, you go drop. It's back. It's back. Last one. Woo! Let's hold this plank back. Hold it back. Hold it back here. You're almost there. I want you pressing through belly. I want those elbows dropped. Slide bend through those elbows. Neck neutral. Eyes in front. Zip that belly into spine. 4 more. You can always drop to those knees. Last 3. We're gonna lift that right arm. I know. Right arm to left shoulder. Here we go. Lift right arm up to left shoulder. And drop it back down slow. Right. Stay right. And drop it back down. Now as you lift, I know you want to shift that weight. I'm trying to tell you, don't shift that weight. I know you're going to shift that weight, but keep that core pressed in. One more slow, set it up, and drop it back down. Let's speed it up. You go lift, you go drop. It's lift, it's drop. Again, you can always drop to those knees. It's lift, it's drop. 2 more, we go left. Woo! Let's go left. Here we go. Slowly left to shoulder, and drop it back down. Slow left hand up to right shoulder. Drop it back down. 2 more slow. You got it. Lift it up. Drop it down slow. 1 more time slow. Lift it up. Woo! And drop it back down. Let's speed it up. You go tap. You go lower. It's tap. It's lower. Maybe you can go a little bit faster. You know what's next. We're going to alternate side to side. Woo! We're going to alternate side to side. You have 4. You have 3. You got it, Jim. Keep going here. Last 2. Last one, let's alternate here. You take it right to left shoulder, down, left to right shoulder. Take it down, right to left. Okay, can you speed it up even more? Here you go. Tap and tap. Take it tap. Take it tap. You can. Remember, you can always drop to those knees. Woo! I want you giving it everything you got here. We're not going to stop though. I want you to keep going. You have 10 seconds left. We get to stand back up. Last 9. Last 8. You can. Woo! Last 7. You got it, Jim. Last 6. This is very slow counting. You have 5. You have 4. You have 3. You have 2. You have 1. Drop back to that plank. Step back up. We're coming all the way up. Slowly roll up. You're going to grab that weight. This is your little break here. You can get a quick drink of water. But not long, because you got to grab that weight. Okay. Coming back to it, I want that weight in the right hand. I want those feet hip width distance apart. So now we're just using our weight, adding some squats and lunges in here. Woo. All right, here we go. So I want you to have that left hand wherever you want. I have it on my hip. You're gonna squat down slow, just like we did in the beginning of class. But now I want you to drop that right arm down. And then I want you to lift up, press that right arm up as you lift. So drop it down, squat, press, lift it up. Drop it down, squat, and press, lift. Again, depending on your weight, this might not feel like much. You can always grab 2 weights. I didn't think of that, because I'm obviously only gonna grab 1. 1 more slow, you drop slow. You lift slow, let's speed it up. Here we go, you drop and lift, that's it. Keep that arm tight in towards your torso here. It's drop, it's lift. We're gonna add that right leg coming back in 4. We're gonna add on to this, last 3, last 2, last 1. It looks like this. So you're gonna drop it down to your squat. You're gonna squeeze lift. You're gonna step that right leg back to lunge. You're gonna press that right arm all the way up. So let's go slow. You drop it down. Step it back to your squat. Drop that right arm down. Step right leg back. Lift all the way up to lunge. Drop it to squat. Take right arm down. Lift to lunge. Lift all the way up. 1 more super slow. Drop to your squat. Woo. Step it back to your lunge. Lift the arm. Let's speed it up a little bit. So you squat and you lunge. You squat, modification, just don't go as low in your squat or your lunge. You can also get rid of the arm. Drop it down, send it to your lunge. Whew. Drop it down, we're staying with that right leg. So right arm, right leg for the series. Drop it down. Don't let that chest drop. Mine has a tendency to want to drop down. Keep that chest lifted, just send that butt back. Try to find those 90-degree angles with your lunge. You got this. Woo, one more, we're gonna speed it up even more. And back. Let's speed it up a little bit more. You take it, squat. To lunge, take it, squat. Now on this, because we're speeding it up, I don't care if you go as low. I'd rather have you get that heart rate up. I know that left thigh's burning. Woo. I know this is balance. Keep going here. We're gonna add on to this even more. Woo. You go forward. We're gonna hold our lunge. In 3, we're gonna hold our lunge. Last 2. Last one, full range. Hold this lunge. Hold it here. Now to add on to this, I want you to kick that right leg forward as you send that right arm back. So you kick it up. Drop it back to that lunge, lift the arm. Kick that right leg up, send that right arm back. Yes. Kick it up. Now if you can't do that kick, maybe you just tap that right leg down. Send it back to lunge, and then lift kick. Keep that nice bend through that standing leg. Send it back. Woo. Lift it up. Send it back. Those shoulders are staying over hips the whole time. Kick it up. Kick it up here. Woo. And lunge it back. That's it. I hope our feet touch. 4 more. We're going to speed it up. Woo. 3 more. We're going to speed it up. Last 2. They did. They touched. Last one. Can you speed it up a little bit? So you kick, you drop, you kick, you drop. That's it. Keep that core tight. Woo. Keep that elbow high. So as you press it back, keep that arm high. Don't let it drop here. You have 4 more. We're going to put all of it together. How's that going to work? I don't know. We'll see. Last 3. You got it. Last 2. Last 1. Okay, it looks like this. I want you to lunge. I want you to step that right leg forward. Take your squat. I want you to step it back. Lift that arm, lift that leg. Now kick it up. Yes. Take it back to your lunge. Step it back to your squat, arm down. So let's lift it up slow. Kick it up. Drop it back. Squat it forward. 1 more slow lunge. Kick it forward. Drop it back. And squat. Can you speed it up a little bit? It's lunge, it's kick, it's lunge, it's squat. Yes, you keep going slow. Do that slow modification. Woo! Or just keep lunging. Whatever. Drop and squat. Jen's been out of it for a while. No worries. We got this. Woo! You're gonna hold that lunge in 4 more. We gotta go 4 more through though. Last 3. You can do this. Last 2.
Not coordinated.
That's fine. Last one, full range. Jim's gonna meet me in lunge. Find your lunge here, find those 90 degrees. Get that shoulder down your back. You can always drop that weight here. I want you to just pulse those legs down. Little pulse, that's it. Are those hips squared forward? Yes. Take breaks when you need, shake out those legs. You got this. Woo! We're almost there. We're gonna drop those legs. Does anyone see Roger right now? 4 more. 3 more. He's a statue. Last 2. Last one, I want you to hold it here. I want you to drop those arms down to the floor. So if you're not using a weird weight, just get rid of the weight. Otherwise, keep that weight in your right hand. Step that left leg back to plank. We're gonna combo those 2 moves. So step left leg forward, lift all the way up, bring that arm all the way up. Drop those hands down. Step left leg back, bring left leg forward, lift that arm up slow. 1 more slow, drop it down. Send left leg back, bring left leg forward. Lift it up. Can you see it up here? You drop it down. Step it back. Bring it forward. You lift. You drop. Step it back. Bring it forward. And lift again. You don't have to go this fast. Stay at the pace that works for you. Woo! 4 more. We're going to hold that plank. 3 more. We're going to hold that plank. You got this. Last 2. Whew. Last one, full range. You're going to hold this next plank with that weight in your right hand if you can. Otherwise, get rid of it. Hold your plank here. Find those feet wide as your mat. In 4 more, we're gonna drop our knees to the mat. In 3, in 2, in 1. Slowly drop those knees to the mat. Slow and controlled. And now squeeze, lift those knees back up slow. That's it. Drop those knees to the mat, slow and controlled. Woo! And then squeeze, lift them up slow. Let's speed it up here. You drop, you lift, you drop, you lift, that's it. Again, if it's just too much, keep those knees on the mat. You can get rid of that weight at any point. Woo. We're just dropping those knees. If you can't drop them all the way to the mat, that's fine. Just lower them a little bit here. You have 4 more. We're almost there. Last 3, we're gonna hold them on the ground. Last 2. Woo. Last 1, hold those knees on the ground. You're kind of in a modified tabletop. I want that weight evenly distributed. You have that weight in your right hand. If you can, we're gonna take that arm, we're gonna row it up slow. And drop it back down. It looks like this from the side. Bring that right weight up. And drop it back down slow. Lift it up slow. Drop it down slow. 1 more time slow. Lift for 2. You drop for 2. Let's speed it up. You go lift. You go drop. That's it. Can you get that elbow back even further each time? Yes, you got it, Callie. Again, I know our knees are on the ground, but don't shift that weight at all. Keep that weight evenly distributed. A lot of core here, much more so than arms really. You can always do 2 weights, but who wants to do that? 4 more. We hold it up. In 3, this is sort of your break. Let's feel good. Last 2. Last 1, I'm going to hold this next one up. Hold it up. Just little pulse up. Little pulse up. Little pulse up. That's it, Jim. Yes. Keep that neutral spine. Maybe gazing a few inches in front of you. You have 4. We're going to combo that row with our knees. Woo. In 3, we're going to combo. Last 2. Last 1. From here, I want you to drop that right arm down. You're going to lift that right arm up in a row. You're going to drop it back down. You're going to lift those knees up. You're going to drop them back down. So you're going to row that right arm up. You're going to drop it back down. Last one slow. You're going to lift those knees. You're going to drop them down. Let's speed it up. You go row. You go drop. Lift left knee or the knees up and down. Lift. Drop. Lift it up. Drop it down. 2 more like this. We're going to speed it up. Woo. Last 1. All right, let's speed it up here. You go row. You lift. Take it row. Take it lift. I'm going to give you the option in 4 more seconds to hold your plank as you row. Otherwise, keep this or keep those knees on the floor. Last 3. You got it. Last 2. If you're feeling good, hold your plank. Get those feet wide. You're holding here, just row it up. Take it down. Lift it up. Take it down, speed it up. It's up, down. Woo! You got this. Keep that slight bend through that elbow. Yes. Try not to shift that weight. You have 4 more. We're going to roll that weight to the other side. Go through the other side. Last 3. You can do it. Woo! Last 2. You can do it. Last 1. Bring that weight down. Roll it to the other side. And then roll it to the other side. We're just rolling that weight. If it doesn't roll, you can place it. Woo! We're just taking it side to side here. It doesn't matter. 4 more. We're going to hold it on that left side. Last 3. Last 2. You got this. Last 1. Weights in that left hand. Step all the way back up to your squat. Roll up slow. We gotta go to the other side. That could have smooth. I could have made that smoother, but I'm tired. Okay. Feet or hips width distance apart. Roll those shoulders up and down. We gotta do 1 more side, then you're done here. Woo, I hope you're as sweaty as I am. Feet or hips width distance apart. I want you to squat down, send that left arm down. And then squeeze, lift it up. Drop it down slow. Squeeze, lift it back up. This is when I want that form to be good. Butt is back, weights in the heels. Squeeze, lift. 1 more slow. Drop it down. Squeeze, lift. Let's speed it up. You go drop. Squeeze, lift. It's drop. Squeeze, lift. You can. Woo! Yes. Work on that form. Don't let that chest drop. Keep it lifted. Get that elbow high on the way back. Squeeze, lift. Squeezing that butt on the way up. Drop. Squeeze, lift. Woo! We're gonna add that lunge. In 4. We'll take it slow. In 3. We'll take it slow. Last 2. Last 1. It looks like this. So I want you to squat it down. Bring it back. Left leg steps back. Lift arm all the way up. Drop it back down. Step it in. Squat down slow. Lift it up. Step left leg back. Reach. Drop it in. Squat it slow. And reach. We're going to put it together. So let's go a little faster. Squat down. Step reach. This side's harder for me. Stop. Squat down. Step reach. Check in with Roger. What's he doing? Woo! Just being himself. 1 more slow. Okay, sorry. Jimmy's total concentration. Let's speed up a little bit. Squat and lunge. Woo! Again, you can always drop that weight. You don't have to go super low with your lunge here. I know those glutes and thighs are burning. Woo, at least mine are. Keep going here. We're gonna hold that lunge in 4 more. In 3 more. Woo. Last 2. Again. Last one, hold this lunge. All right, we're gonna add on to this lunge. So just pulse down to start. Little pulse, work that shoulder down the back. I always have the tendency to wanna bring it up towards the ear. Don't do what I'm doing. Just pulse it down. Get that shoulder down the back, or look at Roger. Whatever you want. Either of those two things. You have 4 more. We're gonna kick that left leg forward in 3. In 2, woo. Last one, from here, you're gonna kick left leg forward, left arm gonna go back. Feels so weird on the side. Drop it down slow. Kick it up, send it back. And drop it back down slow. A couple more slow here. Woo. Drop it back down. 1 more slow. Woo. Let's speed it up a little bit. So lift and drop. Again, I can't go that fast, but I want you to speed it up to where you feel good. Woo. Keeping that core engaged, keeping that shoulder down the back. I'm also noticing I'm dropping my elbow. Try to keep that elbow high as you press it back. This is your little bit of triceps this whole class. Drop it back. Whew. This is hard to do on the mat. A lot of balance. Whew. You have 4 more. We're gonna combo all those things together. Last 3, we're gonna see if we can do it. Last 2, I'm not that confident. Last one. Okay, hold your lunge. Hold it here. We can do it. All right, so you're gonna step back to that squat, send that left arm down. Step it back to that lunge, lift it up. Kick it forward, send it back. Drop it back to that lunge. So that lunge is that in between. Squat it down. Lift to that lunge. Kick it up. Drop back to that lunge. 1 more slow. Squat it down. Woo! Lift it up. Kick it up. Drop it back. Okay, can we speed it up a little bit? So take it. Squat to lunge to kick to lunge. Take a squat. Woo! Yes. Why don't you love me? I know all these songs by heart, and I can do it at the same time. Woo! Are you jealous, Jim? Woo! Just do whatever works for you, or you can stick with one of the movements. Just lunge to squat. Yeah, just do that. Squat, lunge, take it up, take it back. We're gonna hold that lunge 1 more time. Oh, you can. You have 2 more. We're almost there. Drop that weight. Last one. Hold this lunge. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Everybody hold it. Wherever you are, hold that lunge. Shoulders down the back. Can you find those 90-degree angles? This is our last, well, not our last lunge of the day, but almost our last lunge of the day. Hold it here. Get a little bit lower. Get a little bit lower. Hips are squared. Pulse it down. Little pulse. Little pulse. Woo! Shake it out when you need to. Little pulse down. Little pulse down. We're going to drop those hands 1 more time to the mat in 4. In 3, you can. Woo! Last 2. Last 1. Drop those hands to the mat. Step right leg back. Step right leg forward. Lift back up to that lunge. Lift that left arm up. 1 more slow. Drop it to the mat slow. Right leg back. Right leg forward. Lift it all the way up. Let's speed it up. Here we go. You go drop. Step it back. Bring it forward. And lift. Again, go at your own pace here. I don't care what you're doing. As long as you're moving. We've moved this whole class. Woo! 4 more. We're going to hold our plank. In 3 more. You can. We're going to hold this next plank. Hold that plank down. Find it here. I want those feet wide. Hips are squared. Slight bend through those elbows. If you have that weight, put in your left hand. Drop those knees to the floor for 2. And then lift them back up slow. Drop those knees to the floor. We're almost done with class. Lift them back up slow. Drop those knees slow. And lift them up slow. Let's speed it up. You go drop. You go lift. Again, I want those drops slow and controlled. If you need to, just don't drop all the way to the floor. Maybe just bend, extend. You can go 4. Go 3. Last 2. Last one. We're going to hold these knees down. Hold these knees down. Slight bend through that right elbow. You're going to row that left arm up. And then drop it back down slow. Row that left arm up. And drop it back down slow. Let that feel good. Row it up, squeeze. And drop it down. Let's speed it up. You go lift, you go drop. Again, you can do this. I want it to be, basically you're kind of in like a modified tabletop. If you need to go to that tabletop, go to it. A little lift, a little drop. You have 4 more. We're so close to being done. Last 3. Last 2. Woo. Last one. I want you to hold this one up. Hold that elbow as high as you can. Just little pulse, little pulse. Is that weight still even? We're gonna do that combo after this. Woo! You're so close. You have 2 minutes left of class. Little pulse up, little pulse up. We're gonna go hard for these 2 minutes, but you can do it. After this, you're done. Little pulse up, little pulse. You have 4 more. We're gonna cover those 2 moves. You got this. Last 3. You got this. Last 2. Keep those legs wide. Last 1. From here, I want you to drop that weight down. Row it up slow. Drop it down. Lift the knees up. Drop the knees down. 1 more super slow. Lift it up. Drop it down. Lift the knees. Drop the knees. Here we go. Speed it up. You go lift. You go drop. Lift those knees. Drop them down. Lift and drop. We're going to speed it up 1 more time. 2 more slow. Lift and drop. Lift the knees. Drop the knees. 1 more. Woo! You got this. Let's speed it up if you can. It's lift. It's lift. Woo! We're gonna give you that option to stay in your plank as you row. You don't have to do that. You can stay in this, you can stay in your tabletop. 2 more. Last 1. If you can, hold that plank. Feet are wide. Can you just row up? Little row, little row, little row, little row. Woo! I'm gonna watch you guys do it. I'm gonna watch Jim do it. He's so good. Try not to shift that weight. I know you have to, but try not to. You have 10 seconds. Last 9. In the last part of class, we're just gonna move that weight. Woo! In 6, in 5, in 4. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Put that weight back down. Take that right hand, reach for that weight, move it across. Take that left hand, move it across. So you're just crossing side to side here. Woo! Can you go a little bit faster? This is how we finish class. You're moving that weight side to side. You're not letting that weight shift, even though I know it's going to. Take those nods, drop to those knees if you need to, but you have 20 seconds left of class. You can do it. Can you get back to that plank? Maybe you stay in a modified plank. That opposite hand is reaching. You have 10 seconds. You can do it. Last 9, last 8, last 7, go 6, go 5, go 4, last 3, last 2, last 1, drop. Woo. Child's pose. Take it. Woo. Sway side to side. Let those hands move side to side. Get your drink as needed. You did it. You did it. Woo! Leave that left arm on the ground. Take that right arm, thread it through. Underneath left arm, right here comes to the mat. Let that feel nice.
Me and my friends at the table doing shots, drinking fast, doing we talk slow. Come over and start a conversation.
Come back up, right arm down, left arm under, left ear.
Now take my hand, stop the venom man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And I'm singing like, girl, you know
Let that heart rate come down a little bit.
your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy.
Come back center. 1 more time, press. Slowly walk those hands up. Oh, come on, bud.
Come on now, follow my lead.
Is anyone else real sweaty? I am. Okay, come to that, bud. Woo. Come to a butterfly just because it feels good. Maybe sway side to side. Letting that butt rest on the mat. Stretch out on the mat here. Cross one leg over the other. Take a big inhale out. Exhale, right arm down, left arm overhead.
I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull the
Round through center, come to the other side, left arm down, right arm overhead.
into.
Ooh, I hope everyone else is real sweaty like me.
And last night you were in my
Just not
room.
that.
Now I'm bad, she's
Ooh.
smelling like you.
And release. Just take a nice hip stretch. My hips are tight. You don't have to do this. Inhale up. Exhale, hands behind you. Lift through the hips. Maybe send the neck back or keep it tucked in. Feels better for me to keep it tucked in.
I'm in love with your body.
Drop it down. Switch other leg on top. From top. Inhale up. Exhale down. Reach up. Ooh. Ah. And proud of Ghana too. Inhale up. Exhale, let it all go. One more time. I want to hear you. Inhale up. Exhale. Oh. Nice work. Thanks for coming today. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And we'll see you next time.